can't see the world, and I'm looking from a high place, way above it all, standing on higher ground. I breathe the air, water running in around.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Edward Redux, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video on this mod pack that I made. I forgot how to do this intro. No, this is the Diamond Dimensions Extreme version 5.6 first stable build. Minecraft mod pack on 1.5.2. Added a few new mods, just like background stuff, kind of like I added a mod that's supposed to increase the amount of entity IDs, so if I want to add more stuff in the future, then I could do that. I did a lot of messing around with trying to add the Ether mod, the Ether 2, into this, but that did not work. It modifies parts of Minecraft that should not be modified unless you know what you're doing, and unfortunately, I don't think they knew what they were doing, so it completely will not work with this mod pack at all. I added a mod called Block Helper, which is that thing that is kind of glitching right now up in the top. Don't know why that's glitching. The actual NEI one did as well. This is what I had before, you know, but I have a new mod for that now. So I might actually have to change the GUI size, even though I'm on a 4K screen, so the GUI size would be pretty tiny. Like, this would be as big as it could be. I don't want to do that. Let's just stay on auto for now. Let's see, what else did I add? Oh yeah, I added Mo Spawn Eggs by JRedFox. I think all the mods I added except for Block Helper are by JRedFox. So as we can see, we have, you know, spawn eggs for stuff in here that generally wouldn't be here, or that would be from their own mod, but now there's spawn eggs for them here. So that's weird. I heard fire. Anyway. I also added the land UPnP mod, so we now have this menu, which was in old versions of the pack, but unfortunately, this doesn't work unless you have if you have UPnP enabled on your router box. We don't, so that's due to security stuff. You should pretty much always turn it off if you're worried about security, people logging, because if you have UPnP on, anyone can just walk into your house and, you know, transferred your data from your NAS or whatever. But anyway, let's see, what should we do today? I forget what we did last time. Oh look, this is finally charging up. Today I actually want to make a machine. No, this isn't going to be like the machines we've been doing. Like these are metallurgic infusers, which are and like the what the hell is that? It's just a normal Enderman. What is he doing here? What the heck? That's so random. I mean, how did he even get what the hell? Okay, anyway, the machine I want to make is not like the ones we have been making. Wow, okay, these are supposed to be down here. Why are there candle nuts in here? What has been going on in this house? This does not make any sense. We're gonna shove these in there. Okay. I also try to mess around with a bunch of IDs for Harvestcraft and a few other mods like Portal Gun to you know, resolve some ID conflicts and IDs that just didn't work at all. But I was unsuccessful. I corrupted something and I had to restore the pack, and well, yeah, I'm not going to redo all that. So we get what we get here. Yeah, and when I did that, all the Harvestcraft stuff was gone from here because I had changed all of it. Like, this was gone, that was gone. Yeah, there are just more blank spaces in here, and you could not write your name. But anyway, today I want to make a machine. If I could finish my sentence, I'm not going to say it again. But yeah, I want to make a machine, and it is called the EMC table. No, it's actually like right on the start of the stuff. Yeah, right here. It's called the Alchemizer. Now, that's actually way cheaper than I thought. And it's from Minor Alchemy, you know, ×2, because there's some kind of glitch going on. What this allows us to do is, if you've ever seen ProjectE, that's like the recent mod, or Equivalent Exchange 2 from, you know, Ticket Classic, you know, that 1.2.5 mod pack from like 2012. This is like the Oh yeah, the energy condenser. That's what it's called. This machine is basically the energy condenser in this mod pack. And yes, my mouse is full white because I'm back home and back on my PC. So the game is going to run a little slower, and the video quality is going to be a little bit worse, but we're just going to have to deal with that. That's just how my PC is. But anyway. What am I doing? Yeah, so I think I need a gold and a diamond for that, so let's get some gold out. I think I only need 2, but let's just grab a few. I know I only need 2 diamonds. Oh, did I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, thank goodness I didn't burn all of my obsidian, or crush it into obsidian dust. Oh yeah, last time we got 64 obsidian ingots. That is obscene. Actually, I think I did that before I left. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I've been on a holiday for a little bit, for like 10 days. I did recordings while I was there. Anyway. The heck? That's from underground biomes? Really? What is anthracite coal? What's the... Why? Why is it called anthracite coal instead of just a coal block? Like in 1.6. Okay, anyway. What was I doing? Yeah, I was going to make the alchemizer, which is right here. So we need a crafting table, we need 2 gold, 2 diamonds, a lava bucket, and 3 obsidian. Okay, so I need less than this. I'll just put that away. I need a lava bucket and a crafting table. So all my wood's in here. No, there's wood in here. So just make a crafting table real quick. There we go. Got 1 more piece. Now we need something that I forgot. Oh, lava. Ah, bollocks. Oh no, I have lava right here. Thank the Lordus. Alright, so let's put all this in this configuration. Lava bucket on the top, and bam! Alchemizer. Yeah, give me my bucket back. Can I fit that in here? Yes. Oh, I have stuff in here. I just have stuff in here. Okay. Anyway, so with this alchemizer, let's go place it in that big giant room we made last time. One of the last times. Very. Let's place it here. Now, I'm very glad that it didn't crash when I opened it, because I had a lot of issues with mods earlier, but... So, how does this work? Well, some things, they don't do anything when you put them in. But other things, if you put them into the alchemizer, you can get alchemical energy an alchemical energy container. Which is a bit weird, but okay. So let's go find something that has a bunch of alchemical value, and that's what the CV is under a lot of items. I don't know why it isn't for arrows. That's weird, because that's a vanilla thing. That should be like hard-coded or something. That is loud. Anyway, let's try to find something that has value. Bones, no. Peach. Maybe emeralds. Should we do emeralds? Now choose some of these shards that are just not made into anything yet. And let's see what else we can get. Gold nuggets should be, but they're not. They don't have a CV value. Gunpowder. I'll take some of that redstone. Oh yeah, well, we'll take some emeralds and some diamonds. All right, so let's go back to our tably. I'm gonna call it my tably. So here, what we do is we can put a bunch of items in here, and it'll basically stack up the CV, combined CV from all these items into this alchemical energy container, the resulting container. And as we put more expensive things in here, ow, we get more and more energy. So, as we can see, Jesus. Okay, as we can see here, we have about 130,000 CV, and as we take that out, well, now all of our items have gone into the CV in this alchemical energy container. But that's kind of weird because it's just like a black diamond. You know, what the hell do we do with that? Like, it's pure black. That's just weird. What can we do with this? Because you can't craft anything with it? No. Can't craft it. Anyway. Well, what we do with this, we put it up here, you know, where the outline is. And with that, we can actually leave that in there, which is kind of cool. We just leave. Oh no, we can't leave that in there though. Give me that. What we can do with this is we can duplicate stuff. So at least that have, you know, a CV value. So let's grab something that has the CV value. Let's say I want to make a TNT times 500. So I'm going to grab some gunpowder out. I don't know why that didn't stack. We can place 42 gunpowder there. We get 42 gunpowder out, each with a CV of 128, and it'll take from this the CV inside this container. So we take that out. It produces more because we still have some CV in there. And actually, what we can do is stack this up, and bam, now we get tons of stacks, and it'll just take it out of our CV. Nice. So that's cool. So let me go get my gunpowder from here. I'll take all of that. I'll just keep 20 in there. I do need some sand for this, so let's grab some sand. And sand has a CV value of 2, which, yeah, like I said, this is basically the EMC of this. So we keep doing this, and yeah, it's kind of weird to start out, but then, you know, well, now we have just a bunch of stacks of sand. It's kind of ridiculous. So let's actually put the, oh man, I can't do that, really? Can I do this? No, I can't. Okay. This machine's a little bit weird, a little bit finicky, but anyway, let me just do that. I'm gonna put some sand in there, collect that sand. Okay. So now we can probably make a TNT times 500. Actually, I think we might have been able to make like TNT just with that machine. So let me put some of the items here that we need, and bam, TNT. So yeah, so we could have just made the TNT that way. In fact, I'm actually going to do that. So let's get, I won't use that sound. Let's just, what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's just put all of our sand and all of our gunpowder in like that. Now we have 33,000 in there. So we replace this one with that one. Can we combine these? I forget. No, I think there is a way you can, oh, I think you just combine them with like that. So, yeah, okay. But I want to show you, so this is where the gunpowder and the, whoop, I missed some, so let's just do that, there we go. So this is where all of our gunpowder and sand went. So we put that up there, and this works with really any items. You can put any item into this, but anyway. Then we just put our TNT in there, and we get 64 TNT out. Wow, that was like perfect. Okay. Well, what do we have that has 120? You know, it doesn't matter. Let's just do that. There we go. So now we have 2 stacks of TNT, which is quite a lot, but we can make even more because we have a bunch of this stuff. So there we go. We have now 8,000 left. How many TNT can we make? 8. Make 8. Okay, we have 3,000 left. Make 5 TNT. 6. No, we can't make 6, so let's make 5. And that's about all she wrote. So now we have an all-chemical energy container with 200 CV left. I'm probably going to call that EMC several times throughout this, but anyway. So now what we can do is, well, just make it into the... I should have just made, like... I'm so dumb sometimes. I should have just made that. And then made all the TNT into that. So let's just do that. Let's go back here. Let's take this. I think we can just combine items. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's just a base value, so I could just put stuff in here with the alchemical energy container, and it'll just add it all up. There we go. Now should we have... Can we make 3, 2, 1? Okay, so we have 4 now. It only has 8,000 left. But now we can make TNT times 500. I want more of that. Because I want to make something with this. I can make a meteor TNT, or we can just make dynamite out of it. I'm going to make some meteor TNT. So how are we going to do that? Well, I just need 1 TNT times 500 and, you know, 7 obsidian and a lava bucket. And that's actually the most powerful TNT in this mod. So how am I going to do that? Well, that has a CV value of 165,000, so I'm going to need quite a few things to do that. But let me just get 7 of that. But I don't want to use this one because then I won't be able to duplicate it again. So what I'm going to do is take a bunch of let's just take a bunch of lapis that I just don't need, and I'm probably gonna need all that redstone at some point, to be honest. I doubt I'm gonna need those diamonds. Let's just make all of that into, you know, CV value. So blah 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 blah. How much is one stack of lapis? 16, about as much as a diamond. Okay, that's pretty cool. So there we go, and I'll just combine it with that. Bam. Now we have 371,000 CV. So now we can make one more of that. We can actually make two more of that. But I'm going to recollapse that back in because I only need one of these for now, or only need two of them for now. So now we can do our thing with the whatever it's called, the lava bucket, which we only have one more of. So let's place that in the middle, obsidian around like that, and TNT times 500, and bam, meteor TNT, and we got our bucket back, which I thought stacked more than 16. That's weird. I swear that was a thing in this pack before, but okay, whatever. Let's just put the extra one in there. That's if I want to duplicate it again with that machine. So now we have meteor TNT. And that was a very quick way to get that, by the way. Also, I would have had to go, you know, farm gunpowder, like mine for gunpowder, like infinitely, and then just dig up sand infinitely, and that would have taken forever. So yeah, I opted to not do that, and instead use a machine that I added to this pack. So this is going to be kind of a more explosive filled episode. Let me just cook some of this beef so that I can, where's my coal? It's in here. So I can just have some beef to have. Okay. So this is going to be more of an explosive filled episode again. So what we need, I mentioned before that we can turn these totems into stuff. The way we do that is we take the totems, it would just craft them into, you know, their component parts. So there's some explosive powder. We can make some mystic powder. The green totems make nature powder. And then the yellow totems make lightning powder, which is a bit weird. And these are all found in the center of those, whatever they're called, things. The places where the little people come and kill you. Anyway, so, well, what can you do with these? Well, some of these you can make arrows out of, explosive arrows. For the explosive powder, make 10 per recipe. Or you can put TNT right next to it, and it'll make 3 enchanted TNT. That's actually pretty efficient. But you can also make a fiery crystal, which the fiery crystal can be used to make a flame blade, which I think is a 10 attack damage weapon, if I remember correctly. I don't think it's bad, like 6. The mystic powder can be used to make some force arrows. I don't remember what those do, if anything special. And you can combine the a mystic powder with one of your enchanted TNTs you got from the previous recipe to get an arcane TNT, which is even more powerful. I think it's like obsidian TNT from Mechanism. It's kind of that power, which is pretty damn good. Anyway, so you can also take 2 mystic powder and put it in the the crystal recipe. We can make with a crystal. You can make a I can't speeps staff. You can make an arcane staff, which I think does like 6 damage per like ball or something that you shoot from it. So that's pretty cool. And the nature powder, you can make some more stuff. You can make nature arrows, which I think grows like a flower or something wherever it lands. And you can also make a nature crystal with it, and you can make a nature wand with that, I believe. Yes, our scepter of life, which I believe acts as like bone meal. So that's weird, but kind of cool, I guess. And the lightning powder is some of the coolest. You can make 4 lightning arrows, which is weird because you can't make 10 per recipe, so that's kind of weird. But you can also make a lightning crystal, which then you can make a lightning staff. Lightning staff. I'm gonna make one of those. So just make a crystal. I'll make 2 of these. And there we go. Can you make it this way as well? No. Oh, and you can also make that. I think that's Pam's Simple Recipes. Thank you, Pam. You're the best. All right. And they also stack. That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to use these on their own. They do have durability, but for some reason, you know, it didn't quite work. So yeah, let's make some of these crystals. Make some scepters of life, which also stack, by the way, if you have more of them. So wait, what do the crystals make again? I'll just make these crystals. I forget what these do. They make, oh yeah, flame blades. So I need 2 of those. Yeah, fine. Let's do that. Arcane crystals. I forget what those do. Oh yeah, they just make one of those staffs. Okay, I'll just do that. There we go. And I'll make a flame blade so I can demonstrate it, even though it's probably not as good as my sword. I mean, it's definitely not going to be as good as this sword. That's for damn sure. That's for certain. Anyway, well, we used all our TNT to make that, so I'm going to have to make 1 more TNT. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just... Actually, I'm not going to need to put any more in there. There's some CV back at the place. Let me just get some more sand. Oh, wait, no, I have like a stack of sand in my thing, don't I? You know, when you just have a stack of sand in your thing, it'd be quite painful. Anyway, let's just make this real quick. There we go. So I can go and duplicate it in my little box here. So let's just keep doing this. There we go, and I can get a stack of TNT to mess with. Actually, I don't need that much. Let me just do that. There we go. All right, so there you go. Stack of TNT. Cool. Now what we can do is just make all that into enchanted TNT, and then we'll make, well, the rest of this into arcane TNT. Creepy sound. So now we have a bunch of TNT stuff, a bunch of explosives. I guess I'll make some more fun types of TNT. Let me just get 2 more TNT out of this, and then 2 more to duplicate later. All right, so now I can make, oh no, I need a little bit more. There we go. Actually, I'll have like one of each type. So let me just like, let me just grab a crap load of all of this. So there's 4 of those, and then I'll, you know, duplicate 1 more. There we go. So I can make a 100, and then duplicate that 1 more. So I don't have that much left, but that's okay. I'm not gonna. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna combine these. Anyway, all right. So we have all these. We'll just make this into. Oh no! I need to keep that. I was gonna make dynamite, but I need to keep those like that. All right, there we go. Meteor TNT. I'm going to make 1 more of those, so I'm gonna have to use. Yeah, let's use some of our diamonds for that. Oops. Here we go. Because I want to be able to duplicate it more if I want to, you know, make more of the Meteor TNT. So I'll make 1 extra. There we go. And we'll put our, you know, crystal dusts back. Let me, can I make, oh, I can make dynamite. That's awesome. All right, anyway. That should really be like that. Okay, now that we have our stuff to go and screw with, let's go screw with it. Waypoints, and it's probably going to be the end of the episode. After we're done with this, it's going to be kind of a long episode. Let's just try to go to where I came out. What is this? Oh, geez. What? Where? Oh, this is some kind of like dimensional. It's like the dimensional doors thing, I think. Anyway, dim door. This is just a normal one. I'm trying to find where dim door going on. Okay, here we go. This is where I wanted to be. Oh geez, there's so much stuff around. Okay, anyway, let's try to explore a little bit because I want to be able to explode some stuff. Do these? Yes, it dropped. Okay, good. Those have a greater, you know, jump around, I guess. Can be usable as food or seeds. What? Also, the cheese glitch is still a thing. Yeah, I don't know why. Useful food is kind of screwed up. I don't know how he survived. That's a bit weird. But yeah, these don't do a ton. Oh, no. These don't do a ton of damage, but they do enough. Okay, where... Hope? Is that where I want to be? Hope. No. Oh, this is where... no, I know what that is. I'll get back to you once I've found a place to blow stuff up. Alright, guys. So I found a lava pool. And instead of making a portal, I'm going to explode this area. There's quite a bit of water around, but that's going to be kind of the case no matter where we go. So, yeah. I'm going to collect some lava here because I'm going to need quite a few... No! Oh, man. There goes one of my buckets. So let's just put our lava away and the stuff I've collected. Right, actually, I'm going to get a lot more. Let's just get all of it. 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. Put all this lava away. It's a lot of lava. Okay, so let me demonstrate some stuff. The lightning staff, you know, it kills things. And does, well, like 6 damage. You can't really spam it, but, you know, it does some damage. What does this fire sword do? I can't really see. I think it did like 7 damage, so that's not as great as I thought it would be. It literally is a +6 damage weapon. Not the worst trait I've ever seen. Anyway, so what did that guy give me? Diamond axe. Don't need it. Not right now, anyway. And yeah, this staff does have a pretty piss poor durability. Has you know, 16 shots you can have on it. I think, maybe. 1, 0. Yeah, it literally has 16 durability. So there you go. And it, you know, strikes the ground with lightning and stuff. So yeah, does 6 damage and also strikes lightning. Now, Scepter of Life, I can't really. Whoa. Okay. You know what? Bring it. Come here. Oh geez. That's actually one of the. That's actually a name. The name of one of my old classmates from high school and middle school. That's kind of funny. Hey Anubis, if you're watching this. I found you. Haha. What the hell is that? That is gold salve. So you can't see the projectile it launches, but it does like 6 damage, but the thing only has like a 30 durability, so yeah, kind of trash. Let me just we just kill this thing normally. I don't even know what to call it. All right, we got some rust grass. Oh wait, that's desert craft. All right, we got a lot of stuff from these things. Okay, kind of want to kill more. I want to see what they do. Holy crap! What? Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay, that one's dead. I want to kill this one though. For sure. For certain. Oh, come on. No, I'm gonna die before I can. Oh! Whoops. Can the blindness please end? Thank you. Oh no. No. Yeah, come here. Come out. Yeah. Can't mess with me. Okay, well. It's gonna give me blindness anyway. Well, how about I use this sword? Haha, come here. Sword only does 3 damage against this, because, well, it doesn't do that much damage as it is. Okay, yeah, I'm using this sword. Screw this. Craziness. I'm not going to spam hit. What? No. I'm not going to spam hit. Okay, now I'm gonna use this sword a little bit. Oh no, it's healing. No, 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 no. No healing allowed. Oh no! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Die, 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 die. No, 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 no. No. Haha! Haha. I'm blind. Oh no. Okay, it does like 8 damage. That's okay. Alright, let's put all this stuff away. Oh, I picked up sugar. What is that? Over there. Okay, do not care. Oh no, not now my inventory's full again. Ballarchy. Let's put all this crap away. Okay. Well, now that's over. Oh, spider eye. There we go. So, now that we've picked up the lava and killed a bunch of stuff, I can now demonstrate the bombs. Of course, I didn't bring a flint and steel because I'm not smart like that. Crap, I'm gonna have to go get one, aren't I? No, I brought one. Thank goodness. Alright. So. Yeah. I haven't played this in a while. So the enchanted TNT, it's not exactly extra powerful. I mean, it's a bit extra compared to normal TNT, but I mean, it's not actually that much better. Let's just slide and see what happens. It doesn't have a texture. Ow. So yeah, it makes a pretty decent hole. I'm gonna collect all of this sand. Even though I don't really need it, because, you know, I have that machine that gives me, like, infinite sand for, like, 1 diamond, but whatever. There we go. Got some sandstone as well. Alright, so we got that. Let's compare that to an arcane TNT. So I'm gonna place this, like, a couple blocks down. There we go. It's purple. Purplish cow. This also does not have a texture for some reason. Let me not die from this. That actually kind of scared me. Oh my god, and the blocks don't freaking lag. It's a miracle. You know what? We're going to cheat for a split second. Just to save some time. That saves so much time. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay. And now that we've cheated, let me put away the rest of the stuff. There we go. So, what else is there? Well, we got the Meteor TNT, which is the biggest TNT in this mod pack, I think. I don't think it's the most powerful explosive in terms of how much it can damage per amount of minutes or whatever, but, you know, I think this is the biggest one explosion that you can have in this. So I'm going to place this all the way down here. Never mind, I can't get out. Okay, there we go. Place that right there. Oh, God. Run exactly the other way. Like, clear the other way. Because that is going to kill me. Am I dead? Or did I crash? Oh, Jesus! Frog Jesus. But yeah. How's that for some deliciousness? And yeah, this is basically just gonna decimate anything. Well, while I have fortune, I guess I can, you know, go in and mine all the ores in here. So yeah, those are the explosions in this mod pack, or the, you know, the TNT mods, because, you know, too much TNT and yeah, and the Goblins mod. The Goblins mod definitely, like, that's not a TNT mod, but, you know, he added some TNT to it, so that was interesting, an interesting decision on their part to do that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna collect all the stuff from this place. So I guess time lapse initiate.
When you were standing in the rain, I gave you shelter. When I was knocking on your door, you gave me none. Well, I don't make that kind of deal with
think that's about all I have in me. I went extremely overboard. As you can see, I just have crap tons of stuff everywhere. Put the remainder of the stuff that I had somewhere on the top here. And yeah, so I'm gonna outro. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Hybrid Redux. If you like what you see, you can oh, not again. You can get the pack yourself. Get out of here. You can get the mod pack yourself on the Technic launcher, or on a launcher that, you know, supports Technic packs like Prism. Prism's one of those. So yeah, I'm not sure why the fire's still there. That's weird. That should have gone out a long time ago. But anyways, this has been Hybrid Redux. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next live stream, short, or video, whatever that may be. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. See ya.